And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now here's Embiid. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now, Maxey. James Harden missing on the 3. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Here's Harden. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Harden scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's in there.
Now, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now, here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Mitchell with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
The 76ers leading by 3. And here's Maxey outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Allen against Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range. Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Harden's shot is off. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Allen. Over George. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Embiid with the screen on Harden. Maxey finds Embiid. Up and in on the layup. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Mobley. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mobley's got his 2nd basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Oubre for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Here's George. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden against Maxey. Here's Mobley going inside.
Oh my goodness, that is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
In for Max Strus. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Here's Oubre. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden to the paint. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Harden. And it's 9 points for Evan Mobley.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. From deep, Harden. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
To the middle. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Kicks it out to Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Harden outside. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 8 points.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Now Maxey. He's got 11.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey for personal second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Oubre.
Substitution on the court.
Watford with it. No scoring in this one. Outside, Maxey. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Five on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. For three, Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And the basket by Harden.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds.
What is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in, and it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 10. Edwards passes to Watford. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Drummond kicks to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Maxey. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Schroeder looking around. Wade outside for the three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 45% for the fielder. Pass to Barlow. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. Now Merrill. Wade from outside. The rebound by Watford. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Maxi's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Merrill. He has yet to score. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
From downtown, it's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Oubre. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Edgecombe. They swipe it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Wade can't hit. The 76ers trail by 4. Oubre on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
Allen kicks to Wade. Schroeder outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Schroeder. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
Pass to Embiid from deep. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is where Strus is at his best. No hesitation on the catch. His confidence is sky high.
Here's Bona. Down low. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Merrill. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre, left side. Pass to Edwards. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Pass to Edwards. Latrey buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Wade outside, beyond the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Wade's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harden's checked in. Walker's checked in for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Now Edgecombe. To the inside. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From deep Harden. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 3. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And it's tied up with that one.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Wade outside. Harden sets the pick for Wade. Pass to Harden. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Now Merrill. Now here's Harden. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. '76ers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Now Merrill. Scoreless thus far. Allen inside. He's against Oubre. Allen, that's good.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Now Merrill fires the 3. The second effort. Jared Allen again. Allen's got 12 in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Embiid against Allen. Shot's good by Walker.
Don't sleep on Embiid's ability to create for his teammates, and it helps draw defensive attention away from his attack.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Lets it go with the three. The shot no good. Tyson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. To the middle. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Harden outside. Pocket 6. Goes up on the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Maxey. The three. Kept alive. Another shot. No good on the layup.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Harden with it. He's got 11. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Edgecombe. And it's Mitchell missing. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Walker the pass to Maxey. The three from George. Connects from three-point range. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here is Bryant, still without a basket. Here's Harden. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. The 76ers, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Cavaliers shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Bryant dishes to Mitchell. Bryant with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Harden against Maxey. James Harden with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. While we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Number 1, Jared Allen.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Mobley with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. In the corner, Harden. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Maxey.
And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. The offensive rebound. Here's Allen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's George. He's got 6. Pass to Oubre. Here's the 3. No good. Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Here's Mobley. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Embiid. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead, leading by just 1. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, let's get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think their defense is set. We can't create anything when their defense is set.
All right, got to get them moving. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters. What's the key for the second half?
Well, you got to take care of the rock, keep your poise, make good decisions, take advantage of all of their mistakes.
Can you believe this, Ernie? I agree with Shaq. Turnovers in a close one, that's always big. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is taking the W.
Man, I'm telling you, it is so nice to see you guys agree on something. Looks like somebody decided to turn over a new leaf. You see what I turn over.
Yeah,
we get it.
We get it.
Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
I like to see them taking it aside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but poor efficiency. That's been their Achilles heel. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's Harden. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Count that one from Mobley.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. A three-pointer off the mark. 76ers trailing. Oubre passes to Maxey. Shoots over Mobley. Maxey, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Mobley wide open, and another miss by Cleveland.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2.
The first one falls.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Mobley outside. Back to Harden. Off the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
From deep, George traps in the tray. George has got 11.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Oubre outside. Now Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot by George, no good. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Harden, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Edgecombe, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Pass to Maxey. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Please give a big round of
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Allen, a screen on Maxey to the paint, and it's Allen with the jam.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The 76ers making the switch here. Bonus checked in.
Philadelphia substitution, number 30, Adem Bona.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Embiid against Allen. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on Strus.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Harden strokes home the three.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Throws it up high and stolen by Mobley. Pass to Strus. Allen kicks to Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Embiid against Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Mitchell outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Maxey, who's got 19. Embiid with it. To end the cold streak, Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Pass to Harden. For the lead, Mitchell wide open. Misses the three.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
From deep, Maxey. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
One of Jarrett Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. There's Embiid. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Strus passes to Harden. Off target with his 3.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
They set the pick. The 76ers with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A kick out to Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. It's good. Edgecombe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Max Strus. '76ers on defense. They lead by 1. Mobley the pass to Merrill. Harden outside, lets the 3 fly, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bono's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 76ers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Edgecombe. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Maxey against Harden. Fires from the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter, and not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
George with no one around. No good on the 3. George has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. To the middle. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Harden. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick and roll action.
Stolen by Harden. Fast break, here they come. Allen with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. Mitchell looking it over. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Over Edgecombe. Allen's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. Launches it. And it's Bona missing. The Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Mobley. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Embiid. Now here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes the first. For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Arlo's checked in. Edwards comes in for George. Terry's checked in for Edgecombe. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Maxey. And so he hits both. 29 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Schroeder kicks to Strus. Merrill passes to Allen. A 3. Merrill can't hit. To the inside. Pass to Barlow. And here's Edwards from the arc. Misses the 3. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers on top as they end the 3rd quarter with a 13-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Sam Merrill. Max Strus is out there with Wade. Then it's Harden, and it's Nance in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. From deep, Harden. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards passes to George. Here's Barlow. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Harden. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And here's Strus. The 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Watford. Pass to George. There's the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Harden finds Strus. Wade from outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Drummond a screen. George passes to Drummond. It's Strus on the wing. It's good from long range. Strus has got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
Now, here's George. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Wade sets the pick for Harden. From past the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Edwards against Strus. Edwards inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Out to Edwards, a 3-ball, and it's Drummond with the jam.
The shot goes up, you've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Pass to Strus. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Harden up top, covered by Watford for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 4. Down low. Outside Edwards. Back to Watford. Outside for George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Wade finds Merrill. Now, here's Strus. And that time, also a missed shot.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
George looking over the floor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Strus passes to Merrill. Harden outside. Lets it go from the wing. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Watford. Now here's Drummond, guarded closer. Pass to Barlow. From deep, George. And it's George again missing. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Tyson. From deep, Harden. Barlow grabs the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost